Alright, it is morning. It is cold. And my windshield is covered with icy snow. And so I've already scraped and now I'm waiting on, so that's how this episode is going to start. Thanks for being here. We're going to talk about, in this episode, what happens if you never get past your dreams. What happens if you stay in the dream, stay in the plan, stay in the wish stage. We're going to talk about that in this episode. So 9 degrees is a lot colder than 29 degrees. Now, you can just subtract, and know that's 20 degrees colder. But it's the way it is perceived. The body, not a big fan of, or at least my body, is not a big fan of 9 degrees. My body is a big fan of coffee. We're doing the Reddit mode today. This is my ice scraper. This is a little folded down bent piece of the ice scraper, which means that the only part of the ice scraper that touches is this little folded down bent piece in the opposite corner, which means that it doesn't actually remove the ice. It only makes little lines in the ice, which means that I gotta fix it. I mean, when I used to work at McDonald's, we had spatulas, and they would get little corners bit down, and we'd have to file them down and make them smooth again. So I got to do that. I am not really sure what. I'm not going to tell you about the part where I recorded this entire clip with the microphone off. I'm not going to tell you about that, but you can infer from the point that, I said I wasn't going to tell you about it. All right. I'm drinking out of the subreddit mug today. Charlie from Gnarly Charlie, also from Charlie and Jacinda, made the subreddit channel. And actually a few people come over and make comments. He has some bot worked out that automatically posts all the videos to the channel. So if you're into Reddit, it would mean a lot to him if you would subscribe. I believe you subscribe in subreddit, you would subscribe to the channel. This video, today's video, I'm gonna do coffee chat. So let me make the point, and then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about where I think the channel, the episode names. I'm tell you. So here's the point. This is a point that is true in business, especially in business. A point that is true in education, it's true in recreation, it's true in health and fitness. This is a huge point, and it's kind of a follow-up point to the SNAPlife episode about watching the game film. Sometimes you stop and you assess and you look at your present situation and you make plans and set goals and dreams. Okay, so that is already done. But I was in the living room. The TV was on. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Harry is sitting in front of this mirror, looking at his reflection, and the mirror shows whoever's looking at it their greatest hopes and dreams. And he's sitting there staring because he wants to see his parents again. His parents are his greatest hopes and dreams, his greatest desires, the greatest desires of his heart. So Dumbledore comes along and he says, I see you're looking in the mirror again. Many men have wasted their entire lives staring into the mirror, looking at their hopes and dreams. And then Dumbledore says something, I wish I'd written it down. He says something to the effect of, if you spend your whole life looking at your wishes, you will never live your life. Now I want to spin that, just push that a little bit more into more of a business paradigm of goals, objectives, missions, dreams, and plans and execution. If we spend all of our time working on missions and thinking about our dreams and even making plans, we spend all of our effort and energy on planning and missioning and dreaming and wishing, and we never get to executing the plan, nothing is accomplished. We can wish to eat better. We can wish to get more followers and subscribers. We can wish to organize our Instagram. We can wish to develop a new product line for our business. We can wish to develop new customers. I can keep going, but I'll stop. If it never gets past looking in the mirror of what could be and what we wish was, if we never turn away from that mirror and get to the plans and execution part, then nothing ever gets done. Nothing ever changes. We live in a world of wishes and wants, and there's no plans and execution. And I said in a video once before, you can make a plan, but if you don't schedule it and execute it, it's just a plan. It's really just the fiction of what could be, not the reality of what is, until you put it on your calendar and do it. Until you put it on your to-do list. Until you make it a priority. Until there is feet to the journey, you're really not moving. So that's kind of the thing that I want. And like I said, this is kind of the next page after watch the game film, step back, assess, aim, and then go for it. This is the go for it message. In the first clip, the one I forgot to turn the microphone on for, I did that. I talked about this thing that my business partner and I had looked at for a long time. Ultimately, we got to the place where after weeks, maybe a month of planning and dreaming and thinking and planning, we came to a place where we couldn't proceed based on our current business situation and our business principles. There was a problem that we couldn't overcome. And so, despite all the dreaming and planning, it never became a reality. We decided not to go forward. And deciding not to go forward is a very definitive step, but never deciding to go forward is equivalent to that. You decide no, and you don't decide yes, that's the same thing. If you don't decide to put your dreams into action, it's the same as deciding no. So if you never get past dreaming and wishing and planning, you never get to the reality that could be. So whatever that is in your business, developing new customers, developing a new product line, taking another class and adding a credential to your whatever, these are all things that are awesome. You need to go through and do it. All right. So there's that. There's this. So bringing this video to a close, I'm going to say a few things about my videos in general, and then get out. So, first of all, I want to mention Charlie and the other people, Charlie and Jacinda and Namans. So those videos, those will be clearly labeled. Here's what happens. I put those things out, and there's a lot of people watch them, and they think they're hysterical, and there's a lot of comments, a lot of interaction, and more importantly, Charlie and Jacinda and Namans, I feel like are getting their feet wet in this creative process. They're seeing what can happen and how it can happen, and maybe just it's just how easy it is to do it if they think about it and they spend some time on it. I said in another video, I won't be surprised when they take the ball and run with it and have their own channels and I'm no longer a part of it. That will be fine. Not that I'm trying to get rid of them. I said that too, but that I am trying to give them the legs to stand on their own. So that is a pretty cool thing, and I'm enjoying doing it. And from the analytics, some people are enjoying that it is done. That brings me back to what do my analytics show? This is what they show. The tutorial videos, like non-subscribers are finding those through search and suggestions, and it looks like this: 10, 20, 30, 40. Over a period of time, the watch on those tutorial videos just continues to go up. One of the videos is just pretty much a straight line, and it's up to over 1,000 views now. Others are at a little less straight. It'd be like a little more like Sawtooth, but also continuing to rise literally on a daily basis. Meanwhile, the subscribers are watching these type of videos, the SNAPlives and these. I'm going to start calling these coffee chat and just leave off the day in the life, because I never really get past the coffee before I've talked to the camera enough to put you to sleep. So I'm just gonna, these will just be coffee chat, and they'll be, you know, more surely ending at a shorter place in time. Continuing to do those because that's what the subscribers come for, I believe, based on the analytics. And so they'll go like day 1, 30, day 2, 5, day 3, 5, and then they just kind of plateau. And then maybe it'll go 45, 46. It'll be at 46 for a while, and then it'll hop up. But these are the videos that I feel like are the heart of the channel. Is the life lessons and the motivational videos, and that's what I feel like I'm going to continue to do these. And then I'm also going to do the tutorials. I feel like it would be foolish to ignore that daily growth of those tutorial videos. I feel like not doing those would just be foolish. So, and again, they'll all be labeled so that you know what they are. I guess the big change, if it is a change, is acknowledging that the coffee chat / day in the life concept ultimately boiled down to, it was a coffee chat, and then after that there was, you know, maybe I came back at lunch and said, hey, it's lunchtime, closing this video out. So we'll just acknowledge the fact, and then we'll save the day in the life for when there really is like a day in the life episode. And then there'll be the adolescent, young adult relationship videos with clearly labeled, and you know, anything like that. So live better. If I go out and do a video that's specifically about how to live something aspect of your life better, it'll be clearly labeled. So that's it. That's kind of, it's not really a change. It's kind of more of a acknowledging and labeling correctly. It's acknowledging what's already been going on and labeling it that way. All right, so coffee chat is over. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, go subscribe to Charlie's subreddit. That's pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Keep in mind that once you have watched the game film, yesterday's SNAPlife, once you've watched the game film, it's time to put those decisions that you make into action. That's today's video. Your dreams alone don't get anything done. Looking in the mirror of what could be never amounts to the reality that thing exists. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, share this video with someone else, leave me a comment, a question. The comments and the questions, the suggestions, the discussions down in the comment area, those are really one of the things that drives me to make more videos. So please leave me a comment of some sort, even if it's just to say whatever, something, you know, minimal, that just whatever you want to say. I love the interaction. That is all for this episode. I will see you in the next one. So you can look for, like tomorrow, you can look for another SNAPlife episode on the 16th, I guess. Look for a SNAPlife episode. See you in the next one.